Hey everyone, it's AwesomeBricks1 back with another YouTube tutorial. Now in this video, we're going to be making a simple calculator game on Scratch. So ask me what operation would I like, and I'm going to put a plus sign. And then I'm going to have a 100 for my first number and 2 for my second number. And then it gives me the calculation. So now let's get coding. So let's delete the sprite. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new sprite or choose a new sprite. And then I'm going to get the cat sprite. I'm going to go into costume section and delete the second costume, and then I'm going to rename this to cat. The cat is in the middle. Now let's make the coordinates 0, 0 and make the size 200. So it's a bit more larger for us to view. Then we're going to get a one-click block. So we're going to start coding. And then we're going to go into the variables section and create a variable called var. And let's untick this to make it hide. So we're going to set var to 0. And then after that, we're going to go to front layer, a show block. And after that, we're going to get a forever loop. So since we're going to have graphic effects, when we start the forever loop, we're going to clear all graphic effects. Then after that, we're going to go into the sensing section and ask a question. So we're going to say, what operation would you like? So after this, we're going to get 4 if statements, or just 1 for now. And then we're going to go into the sensing section and say, if answer, we're going to get a contains. So what the contains function does is, if there's a sentence, the sentence just contains a, the code inside will still work. So it's a very useful block. So now I'm going to say if answer contains plus, and we're going to duplicate this, or if it contains addition. So now let's put this in the middle of the OR operator. And we're going to put this inside the if statement, and then we're going to go into the sensing section and drag in first number. So we're going to ask them to enter their first number, and then we're going to duplicate that and then ask them for a second number. So then we're going to create 2 variables, one called num1 and one called num2. So we're going to store the answer inside this variable. So we're going to set num1 to answer, and we're going to duplicate this and set num2 to answer. So we're going to put it in this format. And then we're going to put this inside the if statement. Then after that, we're going to go into the look section and get a say block. So we're going to get a say blank for 2 seconds. We can actually adjust this. So let's say for 3 seconds. And then we're going to get 2 join statements. So we're going to get a join and join, right? So we're going to have a period in the end. And then after that, we're going to say the answer to your calculation is. So we're going to have an extra space so that it doesn't combine and write with each other. And then after that, we're going to get a num1 plus num2. So since this is addition, we're going to get the plus sign. So we're going to get a plus sign and then put num1 plus num2. And just to add a special effect at the end, we're just going to say repeat 10 times. We're going to change ghost effect. So ghost effect by 25. So now let's run this code. So I'm just going to put something like I want addition to test the contain thing, and it works. So we're going to say 102. And it's going to say the answer to your calculation is 102. So as you can see, and then it fades after that and keeps asking me. So now all we have to do is duplicate this and then do it for all the other operations. So I'm going to say subtraction and first number, and then we're just going to get a minus block instead. So now let's insert this in here, and it's the same process for the remaining ones. So I'm just going to do a times and multiplication. And after that, I'm just going to get a times block instead. So I have a num1 times num2 instead of num1 minus num2. And then I'm going to duplicate this one last time and get the divide function, or divide number. And then after that, I'm just going to do num1 divided by num2. Insert this in here and insert this in here, and then delete this. So now let's test out our thing. So let's say division. And let's have our first number is 100 and our second number is 5. So it should say 20 because 100 divided by 5 is 20. And then it fades away and it keeps asking me. So now this is pretty much the simple calculator game that I showed you guys in the beginning. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to smash that subscribe button and also like this video and share it to your friends. Please comment down what video you would like next, and see you guys in the next video.